Okay, here's a quick review of the Garmin Fenix 5X with the Tempe gauge that is supposed to keep track of the temperature outside the minimum and the lows without being connected to the watch. Because when the watch is connected to you, it gets the temperature of you. You'd have to take the watch off, set it down somewhere, wait a little while, and then get a proper temperature instead of it picking up the temperature on you. So if you get the Garmin Tempe, which is this unit here, which you can connect to your shoe, your backpack, it should get the temperature outside. But this thing's flawed. I mean, what do you pay for this? Like 24 bucks, 20 bucks, somewhere around there. Now, if I pull this in, and you'll see from here, okay, you'll see this is trying to get it. So, I've turned this on, we're waiting, and I gotta wait quite a long time. I mean, that's the thing. It's not instant. We're waiting for it to connect, you know, to this thing here, is what we want it to do. And it's not. It truly takes forever. I don't know, it's like a minute or whatever until finally it connects to the Garmin Tempe. So this thing is flawed. I mean, when I flip this thing on, I should get an instant temperature reading. I shouldn't have to wait 10 seconds, 10, 20 seconds, 30 seconds. I mean, this is ridiculous. This is not worth buying. So I'm going to tell you right now, don't waste your money until they come out with an update or something that fixes this. Because this here you're looking at, this particular thing here, you see now it finally picked it up. Look at that. See how long that took? That was like a minute. I don't know, 30 seconds is what that was by the time it even picked this up. Which I thought was kind of ridiculous. I mean, when I turn that on, I should do one click, wait maybe a second, and boom, see what the current temperature is, what my mins are, what my max are, and for everything that this watch does, and the cost of this watch, it should do a lot more. It should give me a lot more information on temperature readings. Maybe a 7-day minimum and max. I mean, a whole lot more than what it's showing me. But wait. Let me show you something else with this, okay? I'm going to go, I'm going to go back. So let's pick, this is an app that you can download, okay? So I'll run that, and the app starts searching. This is looking for the Tempe 2, and look at that, boom. The app is actually a little bit faster. You see that? Compared to Garmin's, which I thought was interesting. I'll have a link to this app if you want to pick it up. But the app does not stay maintained. So once I switch off the app, it's gone. It's got to reconnect. So even the app itself has, I don't know, it's flawed. If the app kept recording the information or putting information down somewhere, it would be a lot better. But once I turn off, it's got to reconnect in order to run it. So there is quite a delay there. So let me show you. I'll go back. So I'm back to my main screen. Okay, let's connect to our Tempe. Go again. Searching, searching. This is the app. Yeah, this is ridiculous, isn't it? I mean, this should have connected to the Tempe by now. And it's no fault of the app. This is the watch. This is Garmin. I mean, the guy that made this app basically wrote 20 lines, 30 lines of code. And whatever the code is for connecting to the actual Tempe. And he's cycling through until finally he gets a connection. There's only so many lines of code to do this. So this is a flaw with the actual Garmin watches. And of course, I contacted support, and they gave me the original front screen they told me to set up and everything. And I'm like, really? I gotta wait like 30 seconds to a minute to get the information? And now it's connected, see. So what did that take, a minute, 2 minutes? And that's ridiculous. So let's go back. And this is Garmin's. This is not an app. This isn't something you download, not something somebody else coded in. This is actually Garmin's code. You add this in, you add up to 3 fields. So the top one I put whatever the current temperature is now, the max, the min. You know, that type of thing. But look how long this thing is taking to connect. It doesn't even say I'm waiting to connect. So if you were using this, you'd think, okay, maybe the program's broke. Right? So it doesn't even say that it's connecting. But it is. It's actually, I guess the Garmin pings it every now and then or something like that. And it says, oh yeah, somebody's trying to talk to me. I need to do something. And look how long we're waiting. Just ridiculous. So is the Garmin Tempe worth buying for your Fenix 5 or your Fenix 3? I don't know, you be the judge. I don't think so. It takes ridiculously a long time to finally connect to the watch. This thing is buggy. It needs to be fixed. And Garmin needs to address this. I mean, to literally charge $22, $24 for something that's supposed to... This is ridiculous. It really is. Shame on Garmin to make such an inferior product, especially everything this watch does. See, now it finally connected. So, you see how long this is taking? And to be quite honest with you, you're better off to go buy one of these. And I'll put a link to this even at the bottom if you want to pick one up. It had a rubber thing in here. I pushed out, put a carabiner in it, hook it to the back of your backpack. And this thing, I didn't even remember what I paid for this. It's way cheaper than the Garmin, way cheaper than the Garmin Tempe here. And it works better. So that's pretty sad when this works better than this so-called setup here, when this cheaper technology works better than this technology. So all I can say is Garmin, get on the ball, get an update, fix this Garmin Tempe. I don't know. But here's my review, guys. You decide if it's worth buying for you. You got to see it firsthand. I don't think the Garmin Tempe's worth it. I'm debating whether or not to hit refund on Amazon. I keep going back and forth with it. Or just wait and see if Garmin comes up with an update. I don't know. But as of right now, this thing really doesn't work all that great. This works better. Catch you guys on the next one.